is fooling who? Two counter-narratives have now emerged regarding that story that Citizen TV aired yesterday about individuals who were arrested by Records Code officers while allegedly attempting to breach the security at Statehouse.
Reke police officers today intercepted and arrested a group of youth attempting to breach security at Statehouse, Nairobi.
Now, according to a narrative by one ex-user called Asamo, he says that he was at the scene during that arrest and the individuals who were arrested by Records Code officers were not attempting to breach the security at Statehouse, but were phone snatchers on a motorbike who didn't know that the vehicle in front of them had 8 Records Code officers. Now, according to another narrative by activist Francis Gaito, it says that the individuals who were arrested at Statehouse were Bodaboda riders who had earlier been mobilized to accompany President William Ruto to Eastleigh and had been promised 10,000 shillings, but after being paid 1,000 shillings, some of them demanded to go back to Statehouse to get their balance, and that is when they got arrested. The truth, we may probably never know.
Reke police officers today intercepted and arrested a group of youth attempting to breach security at Statehouse, Nairobi. The elite security team acted swiftly, preventing any unauthorized access to the highly protected premise. Witnesses reported a tense standoff before the suspects were subdued and taken into custody. Authorities have yet to disclose the identities or even motives of the individuals involved, but preliminary investigations are underway. Security agencies have assured the public that there was no immediate threat and that measures remain in place to safeguard the country's most critical installation.
Samoei Arap Ruto, you stole Kenyans' money and you stole their votes. And you fraudulently became the president of Kenya. You did not win. You didn't win. You took advantage of the needs of the church and you compromised the church with the stolen money. You took advantage of the men of God, their needs, their weaknesses, and you defiled the church. You defiled the altar of God. You defiled the house of God. God will not forgive you for this. You went everywhere on car rooftops saying, Bwana Yesu asifiwe, Bwana Yesu asifiwe, Bwana Yesu asifiwe. You are a devil disguised in sheep clothing, and you know it. I told you the other time, the spirit of rejection was released upon you. I said the other time, may God turn your wisdom into your foolishness. From that time, there is nothing you have done that Kenyans have approved of. All of it is foolishness, and that will continue. The spirit of confusion and strife is released upon you and your government, your kitchen cabinet, even your family. There will be no agreement between you and your wife and your children. It will not be there. It will not be there. You cannot drag God's name in the mud and go free. God will pay you for it.
Wakati tulimuuliza Bwana Kibaki, hizi kazi 1400 ni gani? Akasema ati kuna wamama wanauza mboga sokoni na kuna vijana wanafanya kazi bodaboda. Ati hiyo ni kazi imepatikana. Mimi nataka niwaulize, na tunamwambia Bwana Kibaki, kazi ya wamama kuuza mboga ama vijana kwenda na bodaboda, hiyo wanaweza kujifanyia wenyewe. Tunataka serikali itoe nafasi ya kutosha kwa kina mama kufanya biashara, sio biashara ya kuuza mboga.
Mimi ninasema hakuna mtu ambaye ni bora kuliko mwingine. Na hii 2022 rais ataamuliwa na mama mboga pamoja na mtu ya bodaboda na ule wa kuuza kioski pamoja na makanga. Sisi tutaamua rais 2022, wajipange. Ama na kama wako na hiyo wanatuambia wako naye, tumewaambia tuko tayari. Ama ni aje? Watu wa Sauti Mugirango tunakubaliana?
Can you listen to what the president said?
Yes.
Back in the day, I believe this was on 7th of January 2023.
Yes.
Let's listen.
I want a vibrant opposition. How did we get here? We got here because of the handshake nonsense. We got here because you get the opposition, which is supposed to hold the government to account, into some illegal, cohabitation, or whatever it was called, in the name of unity. What unity? You know, who says by having an opposition, we are not united?
Okay, I'm not laughing at what the president is saying. It's what Senator Nyonka is saying here in studio. But let's listen to what the president had said in March 2022. That time he was the deputy president. He was campaigning to be president.
The result which you see today in Kenya, there is no government and there is no opposition. Today in Kenya, you have a mongrel of a governance system. You don't know whether it is the government that is in the opposition or the opposition is the one that is in government.
So he said that about 5 months before he was elected president. About 9 months after, actually 5 months after he was elected president, he said that you cannot have, that's why he's referring to, he wants a vibrant opposition. 4th of April 2023, he said this about what mongrels look like.
The handshake that brings the opposition and government into some conundrum and a mongrel and an outfit that is undemocratic, unconstitutional, and illegal.
The party leader was supposed to give President William Ruto the cushioning to the extent that his government would be stable. There was actually no problem whatsoever, him maintaining the individuals he gave that he calls experts. The rules of the game changed the moment he started talking about we are forming this coalition government. It is, I don't know whether it's bread-based or broad-based. Now he is blood-based. Now he's moving over. He's saying we are going to make a broad coalition where, in fact, I'm told that his only issue that has held him back is Kalonzo Musyoka hasn't crossed over, and him and Kalonzo and the president would have signed. And I'm like, I want my party leader, Raila, to understand that he is more injurious to the governance of Kenya than any other dictator who has served before him.
Januari 2027 kuja kufungua wakati itakuwa imekamilika rasmi. Mbele ya masikeli. Muko tayari? Muko tayari? Hebu ni wale wanasema tuko tayari, tuko tayari, tuko tayari. Victor. Mimi vile vile nataka niwaambie. Mbali na kusafisha mto wa Nairobi. Vile vile. Tutajenga manyumba hapa katika mto huu. Wale watu wote walitoka kule. Ambao walitoka kwa mto kwa sababu ya